everybody, welcome back to our channel. This is going to be a little bit different than what we usually do. Like we try to show you videos lately of us going garage sailing, but we were actually driving around to an appointment about like an hour or so away from our home, and we had an hour to kill afterwards, so we decided, why don't we go look and see what a Goodwill out of our area is like. And so that's what we did. So we spent about an hour in there, and we actually came up with some good stuff. I actually like this Goodwill better than ours. So let me go through and show you some of the items that we picked up. The first place that we went into when we go into the Goodwill is we go right to the back. We bypass the clothes. We rather go to the bins if we're going to be getting clothes than from a regular Goodwill, just because I don't like spending the time there. It's time consuming with a whole bunch of people. So we usually go towards the back where they have like all the housewares and toys and things like that, and then we go through where they have all the things like the mugs, the dishes, the collectibles, and all that. So we did really well at this location. I was very pleased when we looked up all the values of the things and how much we're going to make based on what we spent. Sometimes we do look up some of the items when we're there. Other times we just take a chance and see, but we actually found a couple of things that were really vintage, and we found a few things like brand new with tags, which was a little shocking because the one closer to our house hardly ever has anything new with tags. But okay, before I keep rambling on and on, let me show you some of the items that we got. Okay, so we picked this up. I don't know if you guys can see it really well, but it is a compact Bible, and it has a little Celtic crossed sign embossed in it. We always pick this up. It's brand new. It's all sealed. Bibles do really well, especially anything that's leather bound or has any etchings or designs on it is really well. So here's one of the items that we picked up. My daughters like to sell plush, so they actually found a couple of really good plushes. I was amazed. We picked up Charlie Brown plush, as well as, and you guys will be pleasantly surprised if you look this girl up. This is from the Sesame Place, and this is Rosita. I believe it's Rosita, but she has really good comp. She's very clean, a little 10-inch stuffy, really good return for what we spent on that one. Let's see what else we got here. We found a vintage, in really good condition. Wonder if you guys know who that is, but this is from 1983, and it still has its little tag. It says Paddington Bear. I don't know if you can see it real good. See that? But he's very clean. Has both little plastic red boots, his hat, the tag. Cute little find right there. Another thing that my smallest daughter found, my youngest, is with brand new tags, a Curious George. Now this is really neat because we've seen him before, never in such good condition, but this one actually has the tag and the little book that comes with it attached to him still. And this was a limited edition that was done for Macy's. So that's really cool, neat. Something you don't always find the book, and he is super clean, super new looking, just an awesome find, and pretty big. It's gonna be very hard to let him go. Here we go. Okay, but anyways, let me continue on. One of the other neat things we found that was brand new in the package is this. A travel groomer. Every time we've seen items like this, whether new or used, we pick them up. It doesn't last too long. People do travel and want to have everything nice and compact, and this is a bag that accommodates all the travel accessories. So we really do good with the travel bags as well. So that's a little bolo for you guys to try and see. Then my husband found this. Really neat. Took us a little bit to look it up. I don't know if you can see the name, but it's Compass brand. The case is really good. It's actually vintage binoculars. Whenever we come across binoculars, we always pick them up. They do really well. If you look at it, the turnaround is really, really good. But the really neat thing with this and why we picked it up is that not only does it have the original case, but it has, it's a little tangled right now, but it has this leather strap that it came with. And more amazingly, it actually has all the covers for the eyes and also for the lenses here at the bottom. And it's in really, really good condition. We checked it out. No scratches on the lenses. It's really, it's a really nice pair. Pretty hefty too. But just that you see, we had a little hard time trying to look it up. But here's the brand name of it right there. Compass. This was a really, really good find, and I could not believe that we actually found it at a Goodwill store. So, binoculars, and the case is immaculate and clean. So, let me just put that away. Oops, I almost lost it. And a couple of bread and butter items we picked up. Any phones that are unique. We found this one brand new in its case, so we picked that up. Kids' little cameras. Again, you're not going to make that big of a return, but little items like this, tested, worked. It is missing the little charging cable, I think it comes with, but it's a standard one, so that won't be hard to replace. Another thing that we always pick up when we go garage sailing is we buy a lot of consoles, whether it's Wii, Xbox, or whichever ones, but mostly Wii's. We came across a few nunchuck remotes, so we always pick this up and keep them so that if we ever buy a unit, we can add more to it to entice buying it. Another thing that we found brand new in tags, which was really neat. I had to look it up because I wasn't sure quite what it was. But this is a Speed 2 nutrition pack. So basically, they wear it around their waist. They have the 2 bottles. This one actually came with bottles. It's brand new, never been used. With a nice little pouch for them to keep stuff in there. Really neat. It's a size small. Usually larger sizes go. But when we looked it up, there were no small sizes. So for the one person that's looking for a small, we're gonna have it. Another different item, my daughter found this one and she, I think it's really, really neat. But it's one of those alarm clocks that when it goes off, it travels away, the wheels move and spin. So I thought that was really neat. It makes you want to chase it before it breaks off your table. So that's a cute little item we picked up. And then the last 3 items we found are one of those unique one-offs. You're not going to find it everywhere kind of thing. But we couldn't pass it up. When we looked it up, there is one going on auction, but we don't know yet what we're going to do with it. But these are from the 1960s. We did a little research on them. They're in a nice wooden shadow box with a glass in the front. And it's pretty hefty. It actually has the company that put it together with the little hook and everything. And this one is a French flintlock in there. Isn't that neat? Really cool. Just wanted to show you guys. We actually found 2 of them. Not of the same kind of gun, but this one is a U.S. Cavalry revolver. This one's really neat. Take a look at that one. That's awesome. We love it when we find things like this that we don't expect. It was a pleasant surprise. Really, really neat item. Don't know yet how we're going to put it up, but it's definitely worth it to pick it up and see what happens. I think what we're going to do is we're going to wipe down the glass, make it shiny, and then my husband said he's going to polish the wood so it looks really, really well. Really, really good when we take our photographs of them. So that's one item, or should I say 2 items that we're really excited about. Let me know if anybody else has ever picked this one up. It was very hard to try to find information on them. We did find a little bit. We believe it's from the 60s. They did remake some later on, but because of the tag of the person that put it together that trademarked it, kind of gave us the date of it. And the 2 other things that we picked up, surprised to see are these. This is a Thrustmaster. I think that's what it's called. Yes. For gaming. Checked all the little levers to make sure everything was right, not lazy, moved around okay. It wasn't that much, so we took a chance on it to get it, but this has a really, really good return. You can use this to play PC games, and I also believe that it works also for the PS3, so if you ever see one, definitely pick it up. This one's is for flight control, for simulating, but the ones that go even more are the ones with the wheel for racing. So that's a really good one, a nice little tip. And then the last thing we picked up, well actually not the last one, there was one other thing. We saw these. These are vintage Timberland boots. They are of the like the canvas tan on top with the brown leather, really good condition at the bottom. We're just going to give it a quick little cleanup. It still has its little Timberland tag on it. They did wear it. It's not brand new because there is like a slight indentation, but it's not a crease and the leather is not broken. Both of them are really, really good condition. And it has the kind of lip that's attached that's not separated, and it's really, really clean on the inside. The size, I don't even know what size this is. A men's 7. But I wish it was a little bit bigger in size, but still a really good find for some vintage Timberlands. And the last thing I picked up, and then I'm always a sucker for these things, seem to do really good with them. You definitely want to look them up because some of the plates are not worth that much for what you're spending, but for what we got this with, and it came with a set of 2. These are from the Franklin Mint heirloom edition of the porcelain plates, but this is from Royal Dalton, and I just love the design. It is really, really pretty. So let me show you this one. This one is the Peony, I'm probably saying it wrong, Maiden, because it has to do with the flowers and all that kind of stuff, which is really, really neat. And the second one in this set, let me show you, this one's equally as pretty. I love the colors too. It's called the Plum Blossom Maiden. And this one, which I have to look it in, but it looks like it's been signed. So we're going to do a little research to make sure that this is actually the signature of the person that designed the plate. But that's really neat. Of course, the value will definitely go up if you have the original packaging. Like this one came with it. It is a little bit bent. It's also really good if you find them with the original packaging. This one looks really, really neat. Am I holding it the wrong way? Yes, I am. It goes like this. It is a little bit indented on the inside, but still increases the value. Plus, also inside it has all the paperwork describing the plates, as well as some things about the person who designed it, and writing, which I don't know what it says, and I don't even know if I'm holding the paper the right way. But it's kind of cool because everything's still there all together. So like I said, some of the plates are not worth it depending on what they price it at in the stores, but this one was neat because it was a double set, and it also came in its original box with all the paperwork. So that was really, really neat. So those are the items that we picked up for the hour that we were at the Goodwill. Not too bad. Really, really good return. Some really, really fun, unique items, especially with these shadow boxes and the vintage binoculars. The oh my god, I keep forgetting what this is called. The Thrustmaster and the vintage Timberland boots. So not too bad, not too shabby. Even if you guys are out and about and you seem to pass like a thrift store, a Goodwill, or a Salvation Army, just pop on in. You never know what you're going to find. Well, that's it for us for today. If any comments or questions on any of the items that we have, please feel free to put it down below. As always, you can give us a thumbs up if you like videos like this. Hit the little bell button so you know when we post another video. And you can always follow us on Facebook at Greenlight Sales. See you later. Till the next time we go garage sailing again. Have a great night.